It was presented to the legislature, and ultimately it was rejected by the legislature on the recommendation of the Public Utility Commission that said it's too complicated, too complex, and too costly for Vermonters, so don't do it. And the legislature said, gotcha, we're not going to do it. Well, that's still in the Climate Action Plan.
If it was deemed not a great idea, when the Climate Council gets together, how come people aren't just like saying, okay, let's take this out or let's rewrite it or do something? Why does it just sit there like, something in the living room?
Yeah. You want me to fill in the blank there? I've spent 5 years of my life on this policy. I know it inside and out.
Yeah.
I know what's good about it. I know what's bad about it. The problem is the way the law was written. The law was written so as to require whatever was built by the experts in the room, and I was lucky enough to be called one of the experts in the room, to ensure that it complies with the Global Warming Solutions Act that requires Vermont to reduce greenhouse gas emissions by 40% by the end of the decade, because we get sued if we don't meet that bar. The policy that we're required to design was so costly that in theory it might have met that mandate, but in practicality, it would have bankrupted Vermont. When we brought up some of these concerns, were largely ignored. I don't think they're going to be ignored this time.